就认识1个星期，我就给他买房子，真的金银珠宝随便他带，然后说他要没零花钱他没什么的，我就是5200、5200、520这样不停的，然后买衣服在万达买衣服啊，买鞋子，在逛商场。
Once the transfers stopped, the love went to zero. A 42-year-old jewelry tycoon, in order to pursue a little fairy, bought her a house and a car in less than 1 week after they met, and even lavishly spent 800,000 yuan to open a jewelry store for her. But just when the two were talking about marriage, the little fairy felt that the uncle was too old and did not deserve her. She turned around and got together with a young guy who bought her an iPhone. This really infuriated the multi-talented uncle.
要什么买什么啊，就是说我店里面的真金银珠宝随便他带，然后说他要没零花钱他没什么的，我就是5200、5200、520这样不停的，但是他其实又不是感觉不是很喜欢我，但是他又不说分手。
The man said that ever since he found out his girlfriend was together with another young guy, he had lost all interest in eating and drinking, and even lost the motivation to make money. Although he was not as young and handsome as the guy, he owned 4 jewelry stores under his name, and his finances were very solid. Basically, whatever his girlfriend wanted, he could satisfy her with, something the young guy couldn't compare with at all. But what puzzled him was that ever since he bought a house for his girlfriend, she suddenly changed her mind, often crying and shouting to break up with him. In this 1 year, they had been in an on and off relationship.
他分分合合的，然后又是一下说在一起又没在一起，过来住几天，然后又搬走了。
The man said that his girlfriend had a girlish heart and liked to dress herself up whenever she was free. Although she was already in her 30s, with careful grooming she looked like a young girl in her 20s. And in order to let her maintain her looks, every time she came back, he would take out a big amount of pocket money for her. But because her looks were maintained so well, many young men outside pursued her, which led to their relationship not stabilizing before she would move out again. This made him feel like he had become an ATM. When his girlfriend needed money, she would come once, and when she didn't need it, she would pat her butt and leave. So, did the girlfriend really go out with him for his money? Soon, the man took a reporter to find his girlfriend. And once they met, he directly said that she needed to give him an explanation for their relationship. Seeing the man come aggressively, the girlfriend lightly said that it wasn't that she didn't want to marry him, but that she hadn't yet seen his sincerity. Although he owned 4 jewelry stores, they had nothing to do with her at all. In case after marriage he didn't treat her well, and she had no income, wouldn't she have no way back? So, in order to secure her marriage, just buying her a house was far from enough. She also needed the man to open a jewelry store for her. But the man said that he had already taken out 800,000 yuan to open a jewelry store for her.
就不听我讲啊，我说我开了店，你说不相信。 我这不是发个朋友圈给你的，我说我已经在装修了，店面装修了，也一直不去。
The man said that because the store renovation needed time, his girlfriend still didn't believe him, and instead wanted him to give her a bride price of 128,000 yuan. When he couldn't come up with it at the moment, she ran off with a young guy to Guangzhou to work. This made the man so angry that he felt like his lungs were about to explode.
我是一个苹果手机而已，我生的，我金银珠宝谁身边都不是一个苹果手机，然后我又马上给他转了1万块钱，然后就是说他现在跟那男孩子分了。
In the man's view, the reason their relationship was unstable was not because of the bride price, but because his girlfriend changed her heart too often. In response, the girlfriend was also very honest, saying that she never liked the man from the start, but was moved by his overly passionate pursuit. So she chose to be with him. But just when the man asked what it would take for her to marry him, the girlfriend's shocking statement left the reporter speechless. Once the transfers stopped, the love went to zero. A 42-year-old jewelry tycoon, in order to pursue a little fairy, bought her a house in less than a week after they met, and even lavishly spent 800,000 yuan to open a jewelry store for her. But the little fairy said that to get married, this level of sincerity was still not enough.
如果他表现出他的诚意的话，我还可以谈，但是你要说急着结婚，可能我看他的行动吧。
In order to win back his girlfriend's heart, the man said he would take her to see the jewelry store. Then, pointing to the items in the store, he said that this store was specially designed for her, and he had originally wanted to put her photo on the wall, but because they had broken up earlier, she hadn't agreed. In order to let her take over smoothly, he had his older sister manage it first, and when the store opened, the girlfriend would become the owner. At that time, the reporter noticed there were many strange pieces of jewelry in the store. The man explained that these were all styles the girlfriend had previously sent him pictures of, and he had them custom-made for her, keeping them all to show his sincerity. Seeing that the man had indeed opened a jewelry store for her, the girlfriend looked very satisfied. But she raised another small request.
就是房子嘛，房子还有车，还有12.8万的彩礼。然后他说现在彩礼的话给不了嘛。然后的话就是我说可以买车呀，买车是可以吧？对吧？房的话就写我的名字啊，就我的要求也不高啊。
In response, the man said that putting her name on the house was no problem, because he was now in the pearl business, and his family had contracted 100 mu of land to raise pearl oysters, so funds were really tight and he had no spare money to buy a car now. But there was one at home that she could drive as she pleased, and when profits came in, it wouldn't be too late to buy a new car.
我现在这个钱全部用在店里面，现在那个你在管店了，我们再慢慢就那个，到时候把你收入就归你了，我这个店里面收入吧，我现在哪里有钱老吃了。
It could be seen that the man's current financial situation was indeed tight. But even though he was honest with his girlfriend, she still insisted that she had gone through a failed marriage before, so she didn't dare to gamble. Seeing that the girlfriend still refused to compromise, the man's emotions completely exploded.
那几个帅哥又能怎么样？我承认他们是比我高大帅一点。
你就
你的资源蛮多啊。
但是他们能给你什么？能给你什么？能给你一个家吗？是不是？能给你一个以后白头偕老的一个保障吗？
你不能答应的话，那你带过来干嘛的？你就不要带过来嘛。
Before the girlfriend could finish speaking, the man began smashing the items in the store, as if wanting to destroy his hard work completely.
我这样子就这么做了，我现在做不是好吧？不要反正我这店从长沙跑到长沙了，还是我这东西，反正呢，不是不开了就不开了，长沙那边店也不开了，好不好？
In order to stop him from making more mistakes, the man's older sister persuaded them. She said that her younger brother was indeed having difficulties now, but just give him some time, and once he got his business going, the woman's requests could be easily met. Maybe women understand women better. After her persuasion, the girlfriend decided to continue dating the man for a while.
因为我很看好这个珍珠的这个行业，都是对于他的
一种认可吧。
就是人的这种内在的东西吸引了我，并不是说其实我对他其他方面并不是很有好感的。
In love, the scariest thing is not being broke, but turning a relationship into a clearly priced transaction. This man spent a huge amount of money, bought a house and a car, and opened a jewelry store, yet still could not win a true heart. And the woman enjoyed the man's giving, yet repeatedly raised her demands, treating marriage as a bargaining chip. In the end, in this relationship, one treated love as an investment, the other treated feelings as a business. How could the ending be good? Perhaps some think the man is too foolish, and some think the woman is too realistic, but marriage is not a trade. True feelings and trust are the foundation. And in love, when one person keeps giving and the other habitually takes, it cannot make love last, and it's also unfair. Do you think they can eventually walk into the wedding hall? Welcome to leave your thoughts in the comment section. I really look forward to hearing your voice. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. See you next time.